Good evening, gentle adventurer. Welcome once again to City of the Spider Queen. When last we met, the party fell apart. In an effort to save the party from the ghost of a terrible beholder, Reinhardt, the Crusader, and Nadar, the Dragonborn, chose to sacrifice Devdin, the half-vampire, to the creature, offering him up, casting him aside for the good of all. Zyn stood by and did nothing. Spider-Man couldn't allow an ally of his to be thrown to an evil creature, so he opposed the two of them and fought them. Bodak, even as well, was torn, not wanting any of his friends to die and trying to stop this whole mess. In the end, however, Devdin died, killed, decapitated at the hands of Nadar. Moments before Zyn annihilated Doomsphere, at least for the moment. Spider-Man fought Nadar as best he could, but then Nadar struck him in the chest with an axe. In pain and anguish at the loss of a comrade and once again a failure to protect someone he cared about, Venom took over Spider-Man's mind. The Venom symbiote lashed out, cut Nadar's head clean off. Spider-Man has now killed a sentient being. Before an envenomed, monstrous Spider-Man could begin cannibalizing the Dragonborn, Spider-Man snapped out of it, looking down into the blood on his hands, realizing what he's done. Bodak was sunk into a deep depression, seeing two of his best friends dead. Spider-Man picked up the items on both men, figured out a way to carry on. Zyn, confused and just couldn't not believing what happened, made a comment. Spider-Man lashed at him and Reinhardt, condemning the both of them, condemning Reinhardt of all. He believed Reinhardt was a better man, and he proved himself not to be. Spider-Man and Bodak left the party, abandoning the two there in the hallway in Castle Maerimydra. Reinhardt and Zyn pursued. Spider-Man doesn't want them following him. So what will happen? Will they confront one another? What will be the resolution? Find out tonight on City of the Spider Queen in 3, 2, 1.
Penis. Okay. Good.
What?
3, 2, 1, penis.
Isn't that my line?
Yes.
Dick suckle.
There's Addison. Yay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Dread Pirates RPG game. Welcome to City of the Spider Queen. We have our wonderful cast of people. We have Digby as Reinhardt. Say hello, Digby.
Hi.
We have
I'm still
Alex.
alive.
Sorry. We have Alex as Zyn.
Hello, peasants.
We have Nick as a character he's making.
Hi.
We have a horrifying monster, which is Flutter Budgets, but he's calling himself something stupid now. So Ijiro Krishima. So say hello, Davis.
It's Kirishima, you idiot.
Oh, okay.
Learn the name.
It's God. It's horrible. We have Jed, who's going to be playing the best character.
Here we go. Here's a better one.
Ah! It's looking into my soul. Jesus. Okay.
Wait.
Jed.
Oh Lord.
We have Jed, who's totally going to play a character tonight, because that would make me feel better, but he's probably not going to. Hi, Jed.
Hello.
Hi, and then we have Dougal Drop. Dougal Drop will be join the game, and now that say hello, Dougal Drop.
Oh, my character doesn't have a tongue, so she can't talk.
Shit. Okay. I do need
Oh Lord.
Dougal Drop. I do need you to roll initiative though, real quick.
Okay.
What do I roll?
A D20.
I'm a little drunk, so like I may need help.
Yes.
No, that's the best time to do it.
Exactly, it is.
Roll a 20-sided die and then add your initiative bonus.
Or do what Alex does and sacrifice a goat and
I sacrificed a goat to a god.
yeah, and see he prays to Yog Sothoth, so that the heavens may burn to the ground, and that enables him to roll high on initiative.
I'm trying to find my
Yog
initiative on my sheet, and I'm having trouble. Give me.
Do you have a 20-sided die? Hello.
I already rolled it. I just need to find the initiative to add to it.
Well, what was the number you rolled?
16.
16. Okay. Doug Sothoff.
So it's gonna be in the first, or in the the last screenshot I sent you. And it's gonna be almost dead center of the page, and just like a little left to it, and it's gonna say initiative. Everyone is being so quiet.
So 16 plus what?
16 plus 8, it's 24.
24. Ooh, okay. Interesting. What's your dexterity?
1 moment.
It's going to be at the top left of that same screenshot.
Dexterity is 26.
26. Okay. Spider-Man goes before you. He has a 42. Okay. And what is your character's name?
Mine?
Yes.
Unknown, because, well, to the party it's unknown.
Well, just
So,
tell,
but Google
just
Drop.
tell me. Just tell me now.
For you, it's Google Drop. It's Google Drop.
Fine.
Did you just say Google Drive?
Google Drop.
Google Drop.
The same as his.
All right,
username.
Google Drive. You go after Spider-Man.
You're
Such a dick.
I hate you. Shut up, Bakugo.
Okay. This
Kirishima, I'll murder you.
Why do you keep making references?
Yog Sothoth music is very excellent, and I would play it, but I might get a copyright strike, so let's not do that. But
Shut up, you stupid Deku.
Yeah, poopy head.
I'm not Deku.
When last we met,
Why would you confuse me and Deku? We have complete opposite hair color.
Hey.
You're right. I'm Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki all rolled in one. I'm the perfect man.
You know what? Dead characters can't talk. So anyway, yeah. So Devdin.
Oh.
Yeah. Devdin and Nidar, why don't you have your little argument in the afterlife, and like we'll not hear it because
Hey. I have a new.
Shriek. So anyway,
I love that.
The wonders of D&D.
Yes. When last we met, so you were our wonderful party that loves each other so much.
killed itself.
You guys ran in, like you pissed off that ghost beholder royally, and you kept killing him, but he kept coming back because he's a fucking ghost. And then someone decided, hey, since Devdin was the last person to piss him off, let's just sacrifice Devdin to an evil monster. That'll solve our problem.
Sir,
it's not like it's just going to turn around and kill us regardless.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Specifically asked for Devdin as a sacrifice.
It did.
Not to metagame, but it was going to kill y'all anyway.
The magic man in my head told me that a little voice echoed in my head and said, Devdin needs to be sacrificed to save the party and distract him.
That is not.
That's what I heard.
That is not comforting, and the only reason why I'm not more upset about it is because then Davis told me afterwards that his character occasionally murders women for no reason. So anyway, it all kind of works out.
Hey, it could be dudes too. It's not always a chick that he murders.
He's a menace to society, and I'm happy he's dead.
I'm really happy that Devdin and Nadar are both dead right now. I'm really that's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like, those two fuckers had it coming. But anyway,
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, if they were in a grave, I'd shit on it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you liked Nadar until he attacked Devdin.
I liked you both. I still like you both. I like the whole situation because drama fun, and I'm not a pussy DM. But I'm just picking on you because I'm a dick. So anyway,
sweet dreams are made of these nuts.
Exactly. Now, so Yes, they
Sweet
tried.
dreams are made of weebs.
You tried to murder Devdin, and then Nadar successfully murdered Devdin, which caused Spider-Man to freak out and the symbiote to take over and to murder Nadar. And Bodak got very sad by the whole situation. And then meanwhile, Reinhardt and Zyn just sat there and watched it happen like horrible bystanders, like people that you hear about who just stood there and did nothing. You know, somewhere Zoe...
So, to be fair, I had one turn to do anything, and I tried to help Bodak.
Zoda...
And then they died.
I'm saying in a future game, you're going to go back to Earth. You're going to go back to Earth, and I'm not going to put you back in the Overwatch world. No, you're going to wind up in the Happening. You're going to wind up in the Happening, and you're going to run into Zoe Deschanel's character, and she's going to give you shit for being an uninvolved observer. And then you're going to get killed by a plant. That's what's going to happen.
Totally by the way.
But first...
You saving Bodak did save Bodak because Nadar was about to kill Bodak if he didn't move out the way.
That's true.
Hey, Eddie, so what you're saying is I'm guaranteed to survive this campaign.
What I'm saying is, Digby,
That's exactly what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm saying to both of you is that hot dogs.
Campaign.
No, Digby. Hot dogs get one hell of a bad rap. Okay, they got a good shape. They're delicious. Got a lot of protein. You like Nick. You like hot dogs, don't you?
And they slide right down your throat.
Exactly. So anyway,
Hot dogs are pretty good.
You're describing a penis.
Anyway. So anyway,
Especially if they have that like mushroom right up. If they're uncut though, they do have like some. You definitely got to clean it.
Yeah, you don't want to get that salt in your mouth. You don't want that to happen. Anyway, so you guys stood on the sideline. You guys stood on the sidelines, and Spider-Man rifled through their belongings for something useful. And then Zyn said, "I can't believe that happened." And Spider-Man chewed you all out, and then he stormed off with Bodak. And then you guys just followed him. And so that's where we're at, and you guys have the map, and you guys are pretty exhausted after all this, and you are now on level 4 in C6, and you've risen up through the blue shaft, and there's in a small room, two double doors on each side, 4 pillars,
Shaft.
And you're there. And you float up, and then Spider-Man notices the two of you are following him. He turns around, looks really pissed off, like he's yell at you, and then you notice something appearing right in between the two of you, fading to existence. It's your old friend Doomsphere. He's back.
Oh, do it! No, fuck this.
Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man's move. Spider-Man's about to chew you out, like, he just kind of just shrugs, holds his head down, grabs Bodak, leaps to your right to the double doors, opens the double doors, goes through it, looks at the two of you, and slams the door behind him. And Spider-Man and Bodak are officially out of the game. At least for now.
Alright, so
Bodak's level up was useless.
It might play out later. Okay, Google Drive. So, what is your, let's talk about your character. Who is your character? Because you're not going to run into these guys just yet. I'm going to have to place you somewhere.
First off,
wait, so Spider-Man gets to do something, but we don't?
Yeah, he beat you in initiative. You had a 13, he had a 24.
It's not Google Drive.
Oh, I thought you were just having him respond.
No. You guys went into the room, and every time you go into a room that Doomsphere is haunting, I have to roll a percentile to see if he shows up. So he did. That's like the first thing that happens, and then I go through the initiative order, and he had the highest initiative order. So, but yeah, Google Drive.
It's not Google Drive.
I know that's not your name. I'm just a dick. What is your character's name?
My name is Dougal Drop. Like Dougal.
I know it's Dougal. I'm being an ass. What is your character's name?
Oh,
That is his character's name.
Your character's name is Dougal Drop?
yeah.
Okay. Now reflect. Now your character is a half elf monk.
She's a half elf with a little bit of goat in her.
Half elf. Are you
Yeah.
literally part goat?
And my eyes and my teeth. Yeah.
Did you take a?
He's the goat.
Is that okay? Is that like a cosmetic thing, or did you actually take like a template or something like that for that?
That's a cosmetic thing.
Okay.
It's a cosmetic thing.
All right, it's a cosmetic thing. Okay. Cool. All right.
He was raised by goats, and he adapted.
Our setting for our story is the Castle Maerimydra. It's a castle in the Underdark, which is currently ruled by the cult of Karansali. Why are you here? Why are you in Castle Maerimydra?
Me?
Yes.
I usually just wander around from body part to body part, dissecting them, and then just kind of make my way wherever I lead up is a new adventure. So there is no reason.
You're just here. Okay, so you have nothing to do with the Cult of Carensely?
No.
You were able just to get in and they didn't notice you at all?
Yeah, basically. Or I killed them if they noticed me.
Sounds like bullshit. Okay.
The goat.
All right.
He's the goat. I told you.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm doing something. Hold on just a moment. Just for funsies, Spider-Man is going on to the recurring encounter table, so you may run into him again, as you may run into Bodak the Bodak. So
Bodak the Bodak.
Yeah, Bodak the Bodak. So that is they may return.
I am Bodak.
I hope they return.
I hope so too.
Because how is Spider-Man going to get back?
No one. No, who knows? He may never return. He may never return to the Marvel Universe as we know it. And like that might be for the best, actually, honestly. Ooh, hey, I got a cool little email which I have to check later. So, what is the date today? What's the date today, real quick? The 15th.
It's Thursday.
Okay.
August the 15th.
Okay.
Of 2019.
All right. Excellent. Okay. All right. So, can you Google Drop? Can you see the map?
Great to date the story, guys. Now people can chew out Eddie in the comments when he's so late to upload the video.
If they even see the video.
Exactly. I'd really appreciate it if you guys chewed me out in the comments section. Just make me feel better about myself. That's how pathetic I am.
He's got 40 subscribers, of which I am one.
Yay!
So I'll probably put it
That's
out
true.
later.
Subscribing to him.
My modest total and my lovely team. Okay, so all right, Google Drop. You are here. This is the map you're in. You are in C6. You are in a room with 4 pillars in it and 2 doors, and you've wandered in here. And there's a blue shaft, and that is kind of is floating upwards and downwards. And you just heard a door slam coming from the room above you in the shaft. What are you going to do?
So like the shaft.
Right.
And it goes up and down. Can I jump into it? Would that be a good idea?
If you want to, that's fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you jump into the shaft, and you immediately think that was a bad idea because you realize the shaft goes way, way, way down. However, when you jump into the shaft, you notice you don't fall. You're just floating.
Does that use up my turn?
No.
Okay, I guess I'll follow this down where I heard the doors close.
Okay, it went up, so are you going to try to follow it up?
Yeah.
How?
Doggy paddle.
Let's see. Well, is there any way does the shaft go upwards too?
It does go upward. And are you looking up? Are you looking up?
Yeah.
You see people floating above you. You see a someone wearing some heavy-looking armor, which looks very advanced. Nothing you've quite seen before. He's got like these kind of like jets that are kind of coming out of his back. He's wielding a hammer, and he, like you, was floating just above you. There appears to be a drow mage, and above them appears to be a beholder, but it's translucent, and it's glowering down at them. It's looking at them with its big eye, yet the big eye is for some reason not actually causing them to fall or anything like that.
Okay, so like I'd like to try to float my way up.
You will your way up, and you
climb
float upwards, but just by wanting to go up, you float up, and you are in the next room, and you are now in the level 4, which is the other map.
Okay.
And you may describe your character for the other two players that are in the room.
Oh, just describe my character.
Right. Here's the you once again will be in C6, but here's the other map. You're on level 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm 6'7".
Okay.
I have goat eyes. I have no tongue, and I only communicate through staring. And
Through
yeah,
what?
Yeah, and I
Staring.
usually run on all fours. Yeah, I just stare at people and until they understand what I'm trying to do or say or want.
Now, are you in on all fours position, or are you
Most of the time.
Okay, and you're a half elf, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is what you two see as he floats up.
Hi.
Remember, he can't talk. That's the
I
best
know
part.
that. I know that. I'm just staring at her and I'm like,
The real question, do we even notice? It's not like he made any sound when coming up below us.
That's true.
And Doomsphere just came up in front of us.
Well, you might notice...
You see him through Doomsphere.
Yeah.
No, he's below us.
Well, he's now next to you.
Doomsphere's above us.
He's now right aligned next with you as Doomsphere's slightly above you. But you're definitely going to notice him now because Doomsphere's about to zap him. So, you hear Doomsphere laugh at your misfortune as you cannot get rid of this asshole. And he's like, I'm enjoying making you suffer.
yeah, shut up already.
9, 10. Damn,
Hey, Eddie,
shut up already.
can I-
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Eddie,
Yo.
is turn order public knowledge?
Yes.
Am I immediately after Doomsphere, or do I have to wait a few more turns?
Well, it's public knowledge except to me, which would need to know about it. No, Zyn comes after Doomsphere.
Okay.
Yeah, Doomsphere rolled a 23.
And I'm after Zyn?
You were after Zyn, yes. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even make my roll yet.
Well, yeah, because
You
you
don't have a
not
character
haven't made
yet.
your character yet.
Yeah, I have.
Then roll your fucking...
I told you I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me shit.
I did.
You-
I did tell you.
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't fucking
You
hear it
didn't
at all.
actually say anything.
Okay, hold that
You're
thought.
talking a lot about penises and
You're talking a
stuff.
lot about penises and I'm distracted. Now, Nick, you wait a
Well,
minute.
you distracted me
Nick,
with cock.
Wait, okay, fine. Well, be more distracted by cop. I have to tell Addison something. Addison, make a will save.
Oh, okay. D20.
Right. Now, Nick, you may tell me your initiative number.
Sorry.
Yeah.
27.
27. The highest fucker. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Okay.
What do I add to the roll save, or is it just the roll?
Do you have a will save bonus?
Where would that be?
That
Wait,
is
Will?
going.
Okay. Plus 18, so 18 plus 19 is 37, right?
Yes it is. Okay, that's more like 18 plus 19 is actually like 37. Yeah. All right. The translucent beholder shoots a ray at you that zaps you. That feels like it's trying to keep you from moving. You flex and shrug it off, and you're fine. Let's see. It gets annoyed by this, so it fires again at you. Make another will save.
$33.
33. Okay. You feel like it's trying to affect your emotions, but you notice that the big man made in iron makes you feel really, really strong and really awesome just by being next to you.
I haven't.
Yeah. So
Reinhardt hasn't noticed him yet.
he hasn't noticed him yet, but basically you seem really inspired by this dude who's in metal, and you're also like I'm a goat. I'm not scared of shit. So you're like, fuck that. And it doesn't affect you. And then it's really annoyed it can't zap you, so it's gonna keep zapping you.
Is this beholder are they like non-corporeal, or can I attack it?
It appears to be translucent.
Okay, well, so does that mean that I would pass right through it?
You don't know. You'd have to try.
Okay, well, I have a ghost attacking sword that attacks ghosts, so I'm gonna try for it.
Well, you can't because it's not done zapping you.
Well, I'll wait for that then.
Okay. And make one more will save.
That'd be a 38.
Okay, it feels like it's trying to slow your movement, but it's unsuccessful, and you shrug it off, and it kind of roars frustrated, like ah! It's like the weird one is unaffected, and in frustration it decides to just bite at Reinhardt. Reinhardt, what's your AC?
22.
22. Okay. 18, a miss. You force fields up, and its incorporeal teeth clang against the force field.
Doomsphere. Okay. Hello again.
Yes. Hello, asshole. So okay, let me look at the things. Everyone consult the map. Okay. Nick, what are you playing?
I am playing H Ranger. Well, you should know what you picked out. What I'm playing.
Well, what was your animal hybrid again? Because I was kind of distracted while I was.
So the animal hybrids didn't work like I thought they did.
Right.
And so it was picking between glider,
okay,
speed climber, like a quick climber, like climbs really quickly,
okay,
or an aqua creature.
Okay.
And so, because bear was the pick, I just went with speedy climber because it was also the second choice.
Okay.
Well,
what species are you?
It isn't a species technically.
Well, what are you hybridized with?
So, we'll say it's a bear.
Okay.
So more of bear claws, bear paws, stuff like that.
Okay.
Looks like a human.
Okay.
But can climb and has claws like a bear.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting. He's lawful evil.
Okay.
His background is a criminal.
Okay.
For good story purposes, because I know you, Peeler, you like story.
That's true.
And he is a depressed character because of his past. Okay. Which, if you want, I can tell you that later. I don't really care about it right now.
Okay. So you are a bear man criminal. Why are you in Castle Maerimydra?
Mainly due to the fact of because of my past, I have always had to continue moving. Okay. I cannot stay in one place because people are looking for me to bring me back to my father.
Okay.
I hate my father. Fuck him and his stupid asshole.
Okay. Are the drow hiding you here, or are you trying to like hold up in here? What's going on? Like the drow know you're in the building.
The drow know I'm in here.
Okay, so you've made an alliance with the drow for the time being.
For the time being, yes.
What is your standing with the cult? I mean, are you a believer, or are they just contracting you? What's...
I have told them that I will believe whatever the fuck they want me to believe, as long as I can stay here.
Essentially?
Kind of, but more of... less of a job, more of self-preservation.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, you're on level 3, and you have come from C27, opened and closed the door, and found yourself in the room to the right of C6. And to your right is another door. To your left and forward, there's another door. And then directly in front of you is 2 double doors that lead opening into the C6 room with the big blue shaft in it. You notice the doors are open, and you notice it looks like there's a fight took place here, as there are 2 dead bodies. There appears to be the decapitated body of what appears to be a human, and the decapitated body of a dragonborn. And
I would like to search the corpse. Each corpse.
Each corpse. You find that there's nothing really of value on the corpses. They've been stripped clean. They do not have armor. Like whoever took their like stripped them apparently like gave them the dignity.
Did it well.
Yeah, but it gave them the dignity of keeping their clothes but no armor. So there's appear to be no useful items on them at all. Just two dead bodies that you were not there last time you were here. And,
okay.
And you hear the noise of gnashings of teeth coming from like above you, somewhere, and snarling.
Mm-hmm.
Not directly above you, but like somewhere in the distance. There's like an echo.
Okay. Can I... This is a dumb question, because I know it's not going to work, unless it does, which would be great. Essentially what I'm asking is that, can I look up the shaft without moving in the shaft?
No, because you're in a completely different room. You're at the far side of, like, you're right next to C-27, basically.
Oh, okay. So I'm not near the shaft, essentially.
Right. But you hear a gnashing of teeth, and it is just like, I enjoy watching you suffer, and shit like that.
I am going to go near the sound of gnashing of teeth, and I like to hear you suffer.
Okay, you're making your way through, and the voice seems to be echoing coming from the top of C6. So you find yourself in C6.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I find myself at the top of C6.
No, you find yourself in C6, yeah.
In C6,
right.
And there's this big blue cylinder.
Right.
Okay, would I be allowed to look at said big, look into the cylinder without actually moving up the cylinder?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to roll like a perception? Well, actually, there is a specific thing that I am trying to do.
Do you have any magical powers whatsoever?
Do
you have any magical powers?
I don't. Well, I can perform magic, but in and of itself, I do not have magical powers.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you look up, you can see there are several figures up there. There's a man in some kind of strange suit of armor you've never seen before that looks very advanced and has jets on it. There is a drow sorcerer. There's a strange half-elf who's on all fours, who's looking at something. And there is a translucent beholder that is trying to bite the man in armor, who appears to be generating some kind of energy field, some kind of huge magical shield around him to fend off the transparent beholder.
Hmm. Okay.
What's your character's name, by any chance?
Show.
Show?
Yes.
Okay.
S-H-O.
Okay. S-H-O. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to stay down here.
Okay.
And ready my crossbow.
All right, you begin readying your crossbow. Okay.
So it is notched.
Now, and you will be going at the top of the round next time. Since I didn't know you'd rolled.
Wonderful.
As I didn't know you'd rolled, I had you go just now. All right, Zyn. You Doomsphere's back, and he's trying to bite Reinhardt unsuccessfully. What are you gonna do?
Sure, fine. Undeath to death, because. Yeah.
Okay, what do I have to do again?
I'll get it.
You suddenly hear the voice of your great-great-grandfather, the mighty Demon King, and he says to you, "You don't know how to use your power." Suddenly, your hair grows tremendously long and sexy. You're covered in tattoos. Your spirit gun is completely recharged, and you start completely, without control of your own body, kicking the shit of Shinobu Sensei. Not even his gold sacred armor can defend it. You defeat him. Before before you can finish him off, you come out of it as Sensei's broken, and his gay lover, the psychic demon, carries him away into his big face. And I was watching Yu Hakusho. Sorry about that. None of that happened. I was watching Yu Hakusho. None of that shit happened.
I was about to say that sounds very familiar.
Next, you're gonna describe inside of like an ogre's stomach, only being safe because he's holding on to the cloak.
Exactly.
Oh my God, Zach, you're still here?
Oh my God! All right.
Yeah, but
shit, Zach, he's still
how does your undeath to death ability work again?
It's essentially just Circle of Death, but it destroys undead creatures.
Like, well, what do I have to roll? What do I have to do?
Saving throw is will, and my DC is 20.
Your DC is 20. Okay. 27. He makes it. You cast Undeath to Death. This field emanates out from you. You start zapping him. He's willed back and pushed back, but it's like, not this time, bro.
Right, man.
This time you die.
Isn't? Wait, I thought the beholder was looking at us.
Oh, that's a good point. Wait, no, he
was
can't be.
zapping with
No.
His big eye has to be closed.
Right, his eyes are closed. His big eye is closed. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do that. And I wouldn't have been able to zap Goat Boy with my eyes. If I were looking, I can't do that and look at you at the same time. So you were able to cast a spell. It just didn't work. So, all right. So he shrugs it off and says, "This time you die." And
next time, Gadget.
Next time. Inspector Gadget. Reinhardt, it is your move.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Alright, diplomacy.
God damn it.
Again?
Hello, Doomsphere. Did you like the offering?
Fuck you! What do you say?
Why are we doing this?
Greetings, Doomsphere.
Ah!
Would you like the offering? As per our agreement, we shall now pass on to the upper levels. We shall see you on the way down.
Oh, I'm so happy Spider-Man left the room. I am so happy Spider-Man left the room. I am so... Oh, all of my hate.
As to our agreement.
All of my hatred. Oh, okay. Repeat that one more time. Just...
Alright.
Because I kind of couldn't believe my ears.
I'm just pull up why I need to roll real quick before
Well, okay,
that.
no, repeat what you said first.
Greetings, Doomsphere. Hello again. As per our previous discussion, we shall now be moving on to the upper floors.
Okay.
We shall see you... Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Roll your diplomacy.
Alright.
I turn to Reinhardt and say, "This is the stupidest thing you've ever done."
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Spider-Man was thinking...
Attempting to tame the Kraken was the stupidest thing I've ever
By
done.
the way,
He's no.
Alright, I got a 40.
Listen to me. Listen to me, please.
You got a 40?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reinhardt, if you would please listen to me.
Go ahead,
The
Zyn.
Kraken was living. The Kraken was alive. This thing is, first off, it's dead. Second off, the only thing it wants to do is kill us. Why are you trying to reason with it?
Well,
And you rolled a
the
40?
only thing the Kraken wanted... Yeah, the only thing the Kraken wanted to do was kill us. Bodak is technically undead, and he made friends with us.
No, he made friends with Nadar. Metagaming.
Okay. I would like to before I tell you.
And by extension, us afterwards.
Now, Reinhardt, you're having this
Fair enough.
you're having this conversation with Zyn. But before I actually tell you your result, I should point out that from the moment you picked up Devdin, you have felt uneasy, as if something has been watching you and something is not exactly very pleased with you. You don't feel like you're any weaker, but you do feel like there's something bothering you. You're feeling like certain pains in your arms and your legs, and you feel like something looking down with you is not pleased with your actions. So anyway, that's all I'm saying. You haven't noticed, like, you still feel fine, but you still feel uneasy and uncomfortable. That said, Doomsphere suddenly opens up its eye. It's like, wait, what? Are you expecting me to let you pass because your idiot party decided to kill itself?
You asked for the traitor, who, for some reason, loves to piss off everyone. We handed him to you, and you said we could pass afterwards.
It stops, and its big eye kind of twirls up to the side and thinks for a minute. I suppose you did. Not only that, you also killed that Dragonborn. And it would appear you upset your other friends. I suppose you have appeased me. Very well. Very well. I'm amused for now. But if you want to get on my best side, I'd say slit that drow's throat right now.
So what did I get him up to, Eddie?
I'm not going to tell you. I don't feel comfortable telling you what I actually got him up to anymore.
Oh, you don't actually need the number?
Me, I know what you got him to, but I don't feel comfortable telling you right now.
Do you not actually need the number? To figure that
Question for Peeler.
Right.
Did Sho hear this?
Sho did hear this. I don't feel comfortable telling you what his attitude is right now, but don't worry, I'm keeping track of it.
But do you not need the number from my roll?
No, I did. I factored in your number. You did very well.
No,
let me put it this way.
I thought you needed the bonus and the actual number separately.
Wait,
not the total.
What is? Oh.
Yeah, before you were always asking for. After I gave you total,
what is the total number score?
What
is the total number score for your diplomacy check?
The total number with the bonuses and the actual die roll was 40.
Okay, yeah, you're good. I factored in. Yeah, I don't.
Before you ask for them, the two numbers separately.
No, don't worry. No, I don't. No, I like the whole thing combined. The only time I do that is when it's a natural 20 or it's contested, because it was contested last time with Devdin and
okay.
Yeah. Well, and the reason for that is for when it comes to diplomacy checks, I always give you one level more whenever you nat 20 a diplomacy check. So it's like, for example, for a hostile opponent to get them up to a fanatic from hostile, you have to score 150. Even with a high score of 50, which would bring it to helpful, you're never going to hit that fanatic score unless you're like level 100 or some shit like that. So it's like, I always, like, if you had gotten a really high score at that point, I would have bumped you all the way up to fanatic. It's just a little bonus I throw in. So, no, but you did, let me put it this way. You did very well, and you did better than you did last time. Other than that, given the trouble this beholder has caused, I don't feel comfortable telling you exactly what his attitude is. But he does...
Is he at fanatic?
He is not at fanatic. I will tell you that.
Okay.
It's like, I suppose you did appease me. You may pass. But if you want to get on my really good side, slit that drow's throat right now. Eyes go, smile goes wide.
Perhaps on the way back. We still have to pass through here to leave, do we not?
I look at Reinhardt with this incredulous look, like,
behind my back, I'm signing to Zyn. Shut up. We're trying to go past him.
What the kill?
You have a wonderful day, and please do kill as many drow as you can. Kill them all. Fill the afterlife with their screaming souls for me to consume.
And I'll just take Zyn and walk and float past him to the next level.
You begin floating past to the next level. Alright, so, Davis.
While dragging Zyn with me.
Okay.
I want to make sure to drag Zyn with me.
You are not out of the room. You are not out of the room yet. You're moving with Zyn. We will dress you in a minute. Davis! I gotta figure out where you're at. One, two, three, four.
Sleepy time.
Okay. Zyn. Refresh my memory. Why? Not Zyn. Davis. What's your character's name?
My character's name?
Yes.
Lord Midaraka of Penance.
See, that's a real D&D name. That I approve of that. I approve. Shit. Hold on.
You don't approve of Sho?
Well, Show's alright, I guess.
You don't approve of Zyn? I can't believe you don't approve of Zyn.
That Zyn's okay. Zyn's like...
For a little backstory...
Repeat it. I'm typing it. Repeat it one more time. Lord what?
Midaraka of penance.
Mitter
How do you
Aka.
spell that?
Midoraka. I will.
Correct.
Did your character also come from Japan?
No.
Oh.
I will correct my spelling later. Go ahead and send it to me if you want. Okay. What is your your character is a summoner, and repeat why you're here again. Why are you in Castle Maerimydra?
Well, noticing from his home plane that there is a disturbance or a lot of planeswalking occurring with one tiny little group, he decides to investigate.
Okay. And in particular, you notice that this area they're in, there is a serious disruption of the weave of magic. It is completely out of whack. So
we
it is
gotta
worth
fix
investigating. Now, if you're looking at the map, you are on level 3 in C27. So,
Just a second.
okay. And I'm about
Back
to
to
read C27 to you. I almost got it correct. Elder Caller, Walker, Planeswalker, Watcher of the Multiverse. Okay, where did I put this PDF? Hang on. All right, you were at C27.
I am Lord Zerg.
You were in a so you were in. Can you teleport in? Can you planeswalk?
Yes, I planeswalk in.
We'll say you just shifted into C27. And let me go find.
Just have them join up with Spider-Man.
What? Oh, that's a good point. Well, I'll do that in a minute. I'll factor that in. It's about that time. People keep wandering around rooms, and I haven't done my random encounters, so I'm obviously not doing my job. All right, C27. You're in a hallway. The lower bridge. A short, slightly arched bridge joins the large tower to the smaller one here. It stands only a few feet above the sharply pitched roof of the hall between the two buildings. The covered bridge is about 10 feet wide, and its sides are aligned with narrow windows open to the smoky air of the cavern outside. Let's see. All right, that's it. You're in a bridge, and there's mirrors, and look outside. If you look through the mirrors, you can see a city in a deep cavern, and there's smoke and fire, and man, someone fucked up this town, whatever you're in. And there's mirrors on both sides. There's windows on both sides of the bridge, as you can see. The bridge is covered. There's a doorway to your left and a doorway to your right. What are you going to do?
Wait, Midori is to his right.
I've also did a random encounter roll, and I rolled a 99. You're good. Nothing's there.
No, there's a door to my right.
There's a door to your right, and there's a door to your left.
Okay.
Midoriya.
The door to... Okay, so in reference to this map, I'm looking up, basically.
You're in level 3. You're in level 3.
Yes, and I'm at C27. I'm in the bridge.
Right.
Am I looking... In reference to the map on the page, am I looking up or down?
You are looking down. But you can look any way you want. If you want to, yeah. You say when you beamed in, if you will, you're facing them. But you can look any way you want, because
Okay, so if I'm looking up, I'm going to go to the door on my left.
Okay. Well, you're looking down.
I'm looking down, and I guess that's the door to my right.
Yeah, you've confused the fuck out of me. All right. You're
the door with the door with the bigger tower.
Yes, that's to your left.
That's okay. I want to go to that door.
Okay, you open that door.
Pincer.
Okay, you open that doorway, and there is a big room, and in the big room there is a doorway above you to your north. There's a doorway to the left and up at the bottom of that room. There's a big double doors. And there's 2 dead bodies in the room. There is what appears to be the decapitated body of what appears to be a human, and a decapitated body that appears to be a dragonborn. And there's an open doorway where there's a room with 4 pillars and a big blue shaft, and what appears to be a bear who's readying a bow and arrow and looking at something.
Oh no, it's not a bear. It is a human with bear claws.
A humanoid creature that has bear claws and other bear-like features.
He's human!
Okay. Bear man.
Do not be...
Does show see him?
No, you are staring upward, readying your bow at the activity above you.
Okay.
do not be skittish. But did you happen to see how these two died?
As soon as Sho hears him, his eyes go wide,
Mhm.
and he immediately points the crossbow at him in fear.
Okay. Actually, I before we do that, Devin, what species is your character? I'm forgetting. Are you human or are you like?
Dampier, human with vampire ancestry.
No. Your new character.
Oh, human.
You're a human. You're a human summoner. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what you've done, and you're pointing a bow and arrow in fear at him.
Yes.
Okay. And Sho, it's your turn.
I look at him,
By the
not
way,
knowing who he
my
is.
character has his arms crossed and is not in a threatening pose.
Right.
Looks at him, takes a second, breathes, looks back up. Is the big monster gone?
The big monster's still in the room, and is some of its eyes are looking at the man in the armor and the drow that are floating past, but other its eyes are looking downwards at you, including the big eye.
I, hearing what he said,
Mm-hmm.
immediately go in a I want to go in a different direction, but I know that's probably the only way to go continuing the story, so...
It's a whole castle. I mean, there's all these... I've got entries to read for all these damn rooms, so, I mean,
Yeah, that's true. And I'd rather not deal with his fat ass.
Oh, everybody loves Doomsphere. Doomsphere's the VIP of the
No, you silence yourself.
Doomsphere is a lovable... I mean, Doomsphere...
Silence.
He's a family man. He's just...
I command you to be silent.
I look at Ray's character, and I go, and I put my finger up to my lips and just go, shh.
Okay.
There's a big creature up there who wants the drow dead.
I am big.
Did he say that behind me?
Uh-huh.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
I immediately go, I put my crossbow down, put my head on my forehead, and go, fuck. I turn around, seeing Doomsphere.
Yeah. It's smiling right at you.
I look at him and go, so you want a drow dead?
Yes, as many dead as you can.
There's a drow up there, isn't there?
Their blood.
There's a drow up there, isn't there?
Yes.
I'm guessing you want him dead too.
Oh, yes.
I turn to Ray's character. I turn back at Doomsphere. And go...
You're the new Bodak. You're conflicted.
Whatever keeps me alive.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Well, I was expecting
Whatever keeps me alive.
Okay.
What if I bring you back an alive drow and slit his throat in front of you?
That sounds delightful.
Wonderful. Will you let me go back and bring one in?
Maybe, but you better hurry quickly. I'm very impatient. You can ask them.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And immediately turn around, grab Ray's character, and start heading back the way I came.
You can't actually grab Ray's character because Ray is in a completely different room, but you can run to him to try to grab him.
I immediately start running to wherever this man is, and I'm getting out of the room of where Doomsphere is.
Okay, you are back in the room next to the right of C6. So yeah, that's pretty dope. You're there, and the door's still open, but you can no longer see Doomsphere, because he's still in the room above you. Okay, who's next? Who's next to the sacrificial flames? Dougal drop. So this thing tried firing a bunch of lasers at you, and you're confused by it, and now it was talking to people, and you're just sitting there floating with it. What are you gonna do? Dougal drop.
Addison.
Addison. Addison Jeffries. Hello.
Yeah, call this dude.
Did he fall
He
asleep?
went to go do something. No, he said he'd be right back. He had to go do something.
That's what happens when you play a weird fucking character that, like... Never mind.
Dealer, don't make me jerk you off in a cup.
I have no response to that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, okay, actually, we're at 52 minutes. I'm going to stop the recording while we're waiting for him. So, this is a good pause point.
I expect I'm going to die here.
Of course.
So
Of course you are.